Hatchlings, it's DragonFeather and welcome back to the channel. On today's episode I have a kind of different thing that I wanted to try. This video is actually inspired by conversations that I had in the Hatchling Clan. We were exchanging our paranormal experiences and I mentioned making a video series about it because I have quite a few paranormal experiences I could share. And I know I've shared one about my dead friend here before, but I want to share more with you guys because I have more than I can count on one hand, and they're all pretty creepy, and I know if you don't believe in ghosts that's cool, but yeah, you totally should join the Hatchling Clan because you guys inspire me all the time, and so shout out to you guys who inspired this video. So this video is going to be about the ghost that was in my ex-boyfriend's house. Now, I'm not sure if this was a ghost, but that's the only thing I can really think of. I wouldn't be surprised if it was negative energy, just from the negative people that were always constantly in and out of there. It was a really dark time, and I was a very negative person, and I was in a very unhealthy relationship with this person that for the sake of this video we'll call Leif. My ex-boyfriend. That's not his real name, but for this video it will be. Not only were we really negative people, and not only did we have a really unhealthy abusive relationship, but we had so many friends who were negative people too, who were always in and out of the house. Most of them were drug addicts, or they were just doing stupid shit, dumb things, for lack of better words, but I won't name any names. Not to mention his dad was in the military, and his dad was kind of really mean to him and really just cruel to Leif, and that energy was not well either, and it was very abusive. It was just all bad. It was just really bad situation. So I kind of feel like it might have been a manifestation of something like that, but either way, some creepy things happened in that house. And even before this huge event that happened where I was convinced it was haunted, but I pretty much every time I went in there was this pressure, and it was always eerily cold in there. Even when we didn't have the AC on, it was cold in there, and I remember always having to be in sweaters or something like that, except when we were dancing. We had a lot of parties there, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I was there, like I said, there was this pressure in the room, and I always felt like I was being watched. And personally, when we were there, most of the time we slept during the day and we're awake at night. That's just the vibration, I guess, that we were emitting, but we were just really irresponsible. And because his dad was never home, we basically had the house to ourselves pretty much always. And I didn't live there at first, but towards the end, I did move in, and in this house as well, I actually was possessed by something. It was really creepy, and that's probably for a whole nother video, but it was a really bad time, and there was just so much negativity and so much darkness. There was so much darkness in that house. Like I said, I felt like I was being watched. There was always creaky noises, and oh my gosh, if you guys saw my video a long time ago where the ceiling pissed on my floor, yeah, that shit happened in that house too. Sorry about that, guys. My bathroom ceiling just kind of leaked all over the place. And just weird shit always happened there. It was absolutely redonkulous. I'm not even joking. It was just too much. And I kind of just feel all of that together was just what kind of made this place it attracted negative things, just because of the vibration that was always expressed in the environment. I would always have so many nightmares in that house. It was ridiculous. Normally I have occasional nightmares, you know, whatever, but normally when I'm in a place that's occupied by something, for lack of a better word, I absolutely 100% have nightmares more often than not. And even my current boyfriend now, he gets the same way. Whenever he's in a space that's attracting negative energy, or just maybe has something going on, he has lots of nightmares too. I was home alone in that house a lot. Like I said, I spent a lot of time over there, and I would usually stay over there while maybe Leif was at work. I would stay the night, sometimes weeks at a time, just because his dad was out of town, and he would be home alone if I wasn't there, so it was just kind of cool and fun for me to get out of the house. And we were just 18, we were just turning adults, and it was just kind of that time in our lives where we were experimenting, if you know what I mean, and just being stupid, for lack of a better word. We were honestly idiots. This story takes place in like autumn of 2014, I want to say, like September, October, November, maybe even December, like the early days of December, it's possible. But it was so long ago and like such a dark part of my life that I don't remember too much. So one night that I was staying the night, we were just kind of like in Lath's room like we normally were. Like this time we were hanging out in his bedroom and we were like watching YouTube videos, like just like playing video games, and we were like smoking weed and drinking a little bit. I drank a lot less than he did. He was probably very drunk by the end of the night. We were both under the influence, so it was like we were more susceptible to things like energies, I guess. Like I always feel like when you are under the influence of substances, like you most definitely like are more susceptible to being like possessed or like attracting dark things or like just not being in complete control of yourself for like, you know, your body, because like it's under the influence and it's like physically you're not all there and so it's kind of hard to like deal with these things sometimes. But anyway, I digress. We were going in and out of the kitchen to get food and stuff, and like his dad's room was closed. Like his dad's door was closed to his room, and like so was the bathroom door, because the bathroom was like connected to his room as well. Like there was a door from the master bedroom into the bathroom, even though there was only one bathroom in the house and 2 bedrooms. It was really small too, with like the smallest patio you've ever seen, a tiny kitchen and like a decent living area. But it was like so small of a space. It was definitely an apartment, and it was so small of a space that you could definitely feel the darkness, like this negative energy, like throughout the entire space. And it was just concentrated in his dad's room. I was like going out into the kitchen, and we ate like crap too. Like everything about our lives was low vibrational. It was just bad. And like I was making ramen and pizza pockets and like soda all day, every day. It was pretty much our diet. And I ended up making us food and like grabbing us some drinks and like going back to the room, and like I hear a creak in his dad's room. It sounded like something was knocking, or like something fell off a table, or something was just like scooched on a table. And I was just like, okay. And like didn't really think anything of it, but definitely noticed it. And like I go back into his room and I ask him, I'm like, oh, did you hear anything? And he's like, did I hear what? And I was like, oh, never mind. And I just kind of forgot about it. And so then like we're eating our food, right? Smoking some more. He was drinking some more. I don't really like alcohol, so I'm not one to drink that much. But when I do, it's wine. And like it was really late at night too. It was probably like between 1 and 2 in the morning. Like we stayed up so late. Like I said, we stayed up like pretty much all night long and like didn't go to bed till like 8 or 9 in the morning, and like would wake up at like sometimes 4 or 5 p.m. and do it all over again. It was really bad cycle. Do not recommend. Then I heard it again. I heard the knocking noise again, and I was like, did you hear that? And he definitely heard it that time. So I was like, okay, so I'm not crazy. And so I'm like, dude, he's like, oh, my dad probably like left the window open, and like the wind was blowing, and like I don't know. And I'm like, okay, whatever, like maybe it was the blinds, cool, like I don't mind. And so we like forgot about it again, and then we were, you know, drinking some more, smoking some more, eating some more crap, and drinking soda. It was just awesome. And like we were watching Let's Plays or something like that and playing video games. And then we started getting into an argument, and I couldn't tell you what it was about. We always argued. We pretty much argued every single day. It was like breathing almost. It was really unhealthy, and it was bad. It was really not awesome, and just super draining, honestly, like emotionally draining. I don't even remember what it was, but it escalated into us yelling at each other, like standing up and yelling at each other, and we had so many fights. Like they got physical sometimes, like, and it's okay, you guys, like I'm totally fine now. I'm out of that situation, like I'm much better, totally recovered, so don't worry about me. But like it was just a bad time, and we ended up just probably making whatever the hell was in the house like just feed off of that fight that we were having. And then all of a sudden we like are back in the kitchen, like our fight or something like that moved to the kitchen. I think we were going to do dabs probably, and so we were in the kitchen still arguing, but it like wasn't as bad anymore. And then we noticed that the door to his dad's room was open. Why was it open? I don't know why it was open, but it gave both of us chills. We were like, woo, why is the door open? So we were like, okay, I'm not down for this. And so we were like creeping back into the room after we decided not to do what we were doing anymore because we were so spooked. We're like, let's just go into the room and like let's just chill, okay? So we're like, okay, cool. So we like grab sodas and we go back into the room, and then we're just chilling there, and then like minding our own business, back on the internet, back playing video games, doing our thing, chill again, right? And then the internet goes out. And Lath was like, fuck dude, the router is in my dad's room. And I was like, not down. And so pretty much whenever I'm in any kind of situation like these, more often than not, I'm the person who gets put in the front because I'm the witchy girl who like knows how to handle spirits or whatever. I don't like being put in that situation, so please don't put me in that situation. But I get put there a lot, so it happens. If you have paranormal problems, come talk to me about it. I was like walking towards the door because the door is open now, and I was like walking there and he was like behind me, like he's like, you got this, but like I could tell he was scared. Most people do get scared. I get scared. I was like shaking. I had the adrenaline rush. I was not down for this. And like we go into the bedroom and we see the cord from the oh my god, I'm getting chills. We see the cord from the router swinging like on because it was on a dresser and it was like swinging off the dresser, and like the router was just unplugged and all the lights were off, and I was like, nope, I am not dealing with this. Oh my gosh, I have chills again. And I was like, nope, I'm not dealing with this. I go, because like we didn't go in the room fully, but like we like peeked, you know, in from the doorway and we saw it, and I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with this. So I go in to the bedroom, his bedroom, not his dad's, and I grab incense and I light that shit and I like go into witch mode and I'm like calling upon my guardians. I'm like, Fafnir, burn the negativity out of here. And it was just like, that's a dramatization obviously, but like I was like going like around the room, like first counterclockwise to banish it and then going clockwise to purify it, and I was like going in the corners, going in the closet, which the closet was like the darkest part of that entire house. Like it had the worst energy. It was crowded. There was just so many random things. There were guns in there because his dad was in the military, so it was just bad. Like it was just bad vibes and it wasn't really down and I didn't want to be a part of it. So I was like cleansing everything with smoke and I was like so down, and then like we ended up opening the window, which was not open by the way, when we thought that his dad left the window open. No, it was closed. It was definitely something in the house. We opened the window, we closed the door to the bathroom, and we like just let it air out and like hope that everything is fine. And like I just left incense burning in there too because I was just like, no, I'm not dealing with that. Like, blessed be spirit, get out of here, like go away. That was the story of the ghost in my ex-boyfriend's house. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you do, leave a like on the video. If you want to see more videos like this, please leave a comment down below and let me know if there was something that I mentioned or like questions that you guys have about paranormal experiences. I would love to know. And thank you for spending some of your day with me today. I really appreciate that you decided to click on my video. Like, it means the world to me. And I absolutely love creating content for you guys, and it's my dream, it's my passion, and I love you guys. You can't even know. So also don't forget to join the Hatchling Clan if you haven't already, because I just love talking to you guys. It's a great place for me to connect with you guys and for us to connect with each other as a community. And honestly, you guys have been giving me some great content, like for videos, like great video ideas. So I'm super excited and I want you to join if you can. So there's a link down below where you can join the Hatchling Clan if you want to. And yeah, so thank you so much, but I love you so much, and until next time, stay geeky, cheeky, and freaky. Don't get haunted by ghosts, but if you do, you can tell me about it. I hope you guys have a great day. Blessed be, and bye.